The After Effects flowchart is a way for you to see your entire project at a glance and also to see how things are connected, how things fit together. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the bottom of the composition panel and click this little unassuming button here, Composition Flowchart. And now we have this icon representing our master comp. Now if I click this plus icon, I will see the things that make up this master comp. So as you can see here in this master comp, and I can close these little triangles so we can see a little bit more clearly what's going on, we have 3 layers. We have a black solid, we have a pre-composed composition, and we have an audio track. So that's what we can see here. As a matter of fact, as I click these here, you can see that they're selected here in the timeline panel. On the left-hand side, for example, we have the black solid. And above the black solid, we see the source of the black solid, which is a black solid. The source of this big comp layer is this big comp composition. And then also the source of the audio track is the audio track. Now let's open up the big comp composition. Woohoo! Now we're seeing all of the layers at a glance of the big comp composition. We're also seeing the stuff that makes up the layers in the big comp composition. And also, because we have this effects icon selected, we are seeing the effects on every layer. Likewise, we can choose to see the layers, solids, and footage here in the flowchart by selecting and deselecting these buttons. Now, it's not too hairy just yet, but if we were to hold down the space bar to get the hand tool and move around and start opening up a few more of these pre-comps here, I think we'd quickly start to see that we got a few things going on in this project. Even the solids, it shows you the colors at a glance for the solids. I love that. And what we can do is select the magnifying glass tool and hold the Option key down or the Alt key down on the PC and click out so we can see more of our project at a glance. You see we even have more stuff here. If I get the selection tool and click these little plus icons, I can see more of what's going on. And again, it's not the most simple project ever. It's also not the most complex project ever, but there's a lot going on. Now, if you want to get a little more orderly view of your flowchart, you can come down here to the bottom and click this button. That'll take the curvy lines to straight lines. Now, obviously, this is a much cleaner view, but it's also harder to see how things are connected. If we Option click or Alt click on the PC this view, it will clean it up a little bit as well. But again, the real benefit here is to see your big project at a glance. We now can see how this little Illustrator file is connected to the main master comp. It's used here in this pre-comp, which is used here in this pre-comp, which is used here in this pre-comp, which is used here in the master comp. And again, also at a glance, we could zoom in to see what effects all of our layers are using at a glance. Now again, when you're brand new to After Effects, this really doesn't do too much good for you, but when you start having more complex projects like this, being able to get in and see this kind of data about a big project can really be of great assistance.